Hey, what's going on? I'm Matt O'Leary back with another video. Today I'll be talking about the blatant disrespect for Robert Saleh by CBS Sports. Before we get started today, you can follow me on social media at Matt O'Leary NY. If you haven't already, please make sure to check out the Just Jets podcast and Just Jets Clips channel. You could also enter to win either two different Manscaped packages, a Zach Wilson jersey. All you have to do is subscribe to both channels. They're linked in the description below. And make sure to comment done when you are done. So that way, once I hit 10K on this channel, I'll be giving away those items. So get involved. All right, I just don't really understand the blatant disrespect for the New York Jets from CBS. I just don't get how you could possibly rank Robert Saleh as the second worst rookie head coach in football. But let's look at this list from CBS Sports and talk about it. So coming in at number 1 was Brandon Staley. Number 2 is Urban Meyer. Number 3, Nick Sirianni. Number 4, Dan Campbell. Number 5, Arthur Smith. Number 6, Robert Saleh. And number 7, David Culley. This list is absolute trash. So what I'm going to do is talk about each person listed ahead of Robert Saleh, why I'm confused by most of them, and then I'll give you my updated list on what it should look like. So number 1, Brandon Staley. I understand the reputation is there as the next defensive version of Sean McVay, but this guy was a defensive coordinator in the NFL for 1 year. He has 3 years experience as an outside linebacker coach, 1 year experience as a defensive coordinator, and now he's the best head coaching candidate on the market as the rookie head coach. I don't buy it. If he's the next defensive McVay, fine. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he is going to be that good, but prove it to me. This guy hasn't done it enough. He's barely been in the NFL. He was coaching Division III football like 5 years ago. Him at number 1 is a little bit too rich for me. I don't understand this one at all. Coming in at number 2, Urban Meyer. LOL. This guy can never stay anywhere. He's going to balance out in 3 years. And what he's done since getting to Jacksonville has been, well, pretty awful. Number 1, he signed Tim Tebow. He went out of his way to bring someone from his past 15 years ago. Tim Tebow hasn't played football in the NFL since 2012, almost 10 years ago. 9 years later, he is signed and competing at tight end. Why? To sell merchandise. Stupid. Absolutely stupid. And on top of that, another dumb decision after drafting your franchise quarterback, taking Travis Etienne in the first round when you have an 1,000-yard rusher in James Robinson already on the roster. And he was an undrafted free agent last year. So you essentially used your next most important pick on not addressing the offensive line, not getting a wide receiver, not helping out that defense, but instead taking a running back to what he said is essentially going to be their third down running back. What? Used a first round pick on someone you're going to use as your third down running back? That doesn't make any sense, but somehow he's number 2 on this list. Nick Sirianni at 3 is just laugh out loud funny. He had 3 years as an offensive coordinator in Indianapolis, and he was okay. I think he's, a good offensive coordinator, but his introductory press conference was downright embarrassing. And the fact that he is listed over Robert Saleh, I just am not going to pretend to understand. I don't think the Eagles' first choice was Sirianni. I think they would have probably rathered Robert Saleh, who, by the way, like 4 of the teams who were hiring head coaches wanted Robert Saleh in the building. At 5, Dan Campbell. Dan Campbell, the bite the kneecaps off guy, the wearing a helmet at the press conference guy. He's a gimmick. It's going to be a laughing stock in Detroit. Him being above Robert Saleh is an absolute disgrace. I don't see this one going well at all, but him being 4th, not 5th, him being 4th on this list is an absolute joke. Arthur Smith, I like. Would I put him ahead Robert Saleh? Maybe not, but I would say that he is absolutely someone who should probably be in the top 3, and him being 5th is way too low. He had 2 really good years as offensive coordinator in Tennessee. He was absolutely a hot commodity come this process, so I don't necessarily hate him being above Robert Saleh. I definitely think he should be higher than number 5. He would be in my top 3. So I'm not going to get on them for Arthur Smith, but the other 4 don't really understand. Then Robert Saleh at 6. Then David Culley, that poor guy, coming in at number 7. So what should this list have looked like? Well, Saleh at worst is number 2 on this list. I think you could either go Smith Saleh or Saleh Smith. I'm going Saleh Smith. So number 1, Saleh. Number 2, Smith. Staley 3. Urban Meyer 4. Sirianni 5. Campbell 6. Culley 7. That would be my ranking. That ranking makes a lot more sense. But guess what? You're not going to get the clickbait. You're not going to get the hate reaction videos and all that stuff if you put out a serious list. So congratulations, CBS Sports. You got me to bite, but let's just talk about it. I don't understand from a Jets perspective where the hate comes from. Don't get it. Let me know in the comments down below where you would rank it. Is this just blatant disrespect? Am I overreacting? Let me know, or get at me on social media at Matt O'Leary NY. Thank you so much for tuning in today, and I'll talk to you next time.
Wow.